All right, so in a few hours, I'm going to be turning 41. Yay. By a few hours, I mean like 24 hours because this is like midnight right now, midnight of the 7th. It's my mom's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, mom. Love you. Anyways, so I was just thinking that what are the things I am actually very grateful for turning 41? And I made a list. I was going to do 41 things I'm grateful for. Then I realized that I'm an old woman who doesn't really remember shit. Also, I have so much to be grateful for that I might end up writing another book. And I have not even started selling the first. Well, I mean, I've started, but like people haven't read it yet. So like, I need to chill. So I'm just gonna do a few things I'm grateful for as I turn 41. You know. Anyways, don't go anywhere. It's gonna be late. So I'm gonna be looking at my phone to read them out, just in case you see me going back and forth. And just so you know, this glasses is not recommended. I'm up there in age. So yeah. Anyways, first thing I'm grateful for is for not giving up on myself. Oh my god. Y'all have no idea how many times I looked up to source and I'm like, pull the plug, honey. I'm done. I'm done. So let's end this. Call me back home because it was tiring. It was tasking. But I picked myself back up and I said, bitch, you're just starting. What do you mean you're giving up? Fuck that shit. We don't do that over here. And I stuck my guns and here I am today, doing way better than I've ever done mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and soon financially. Yes, honey. I'm grateful for allowing myself to keep healing, keep growing, and keep learning. See, the older you get, people tell you you cannot teach old dogs new tricks. That's a fucking lie. Those are people that do not want to do the work, the inner work to better themselves. I, on the other hand, I love the inner work. Oh my God. Oh my God. I enjoy it. So I'm grateful for that. Being able to allow myself to heal my childhood traumas, to heal anything that crops up. I do the shadow work, I do the introspection, I deal with it. I just don't shove it aside. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for never stopping to create in whatever form I choose. You know, most people that watch me know that I do music. And now I write. I mean, I've always written, but not like I wrote a book, you know. And also, just yesterday, I also launched on my business page that I started selling wearable affirmations and beaded accessories, that are unique to who I am, my personality. And I made my first sale. I love to express myself in different ways. If you follow any of my social media pages, you see me making cinnamon incense cones, you see me making or drawing art or just doing fun stuff. I love creating, and that's because I have been clinically depressed. I have gone to rehab, and one thing I learned is that the opposite of depression is expression. I allow myself to express myself in any way I want. Like in my glasses, this is an expression of me. The way I dress, the way I talk, the way I am. I'm expressive, and I love that for me so much. Now this one's a little bit wild, but it's true. I am grateful for not being married yet. I know it's like you're 41, you're happy you've never. Yes, I'm happy that I am single. I'm happy I've never married because there's nobody that I have had encounters with in my past that that the one that got away. I don't got that. I'm glad I got away. I was the one who got the fuck away, and I'm glad that I got to like grow, heal, and understand myself better to this point that if eventually, and I say eventually because it's still not at the forefront of my, thinking right now, if eventually it happens, I'll be in a much better space to be able to choose right for me in that time. So like I'm grateful that man, I'm so happy because I don't even like sharing toilets. Oh, babe. I am also grateful. Now this one might offend a few people, but this is about me. If it offends you, I don't know why. But I'm very grateful that I don't have children. I don't have kids. I have said it over and over again. I don't want kids. So looking back at my life and realizing that I have been able to keep that promise to myself, and turning 41. Yes, I'm dealing with perimenopause. I'm waiting for the full on menopause to take hold or whatever. But I get to sleep however I want, you know. I'm not responsible for nobody but myself. Maybe it's because I am taking care of my inner child. That's the only child. The only child. And maybe a cat or two that I'm willing to take care of. But like me giving birth, that's not happening. So I'm grateful that we've gone another year and I'm still not pregnant. Her. I am grateful for the role spirituality has played in my life because yeah, I'm glad I took up that call, you know, after the awakening. Because a lot of people actually get the awakening, start the journey, and just go like, nah, this is too hard. I can't continue. I mean, I felt that way a couple of times too, but I'm grateful for not giving up and actually giving in instead to the spiritual side of me and the beauty it has made my life. Everything to me is beautiful, even the darkness. Everything is beautiful, you know. It all makes sense now, you know, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah. I'm grateful for solitude, less friends, and the small but quality circle I have. I love being by myself. I love it. I get to do more for me when I'm by myself. But that doesn't mean I do not relate with people. I'm just very picky about the energies I engage with. The minute I'm engaging with someone and the energy feels wonky, feels unsteady, feels funny, I pull back because, darling, you ain't gonna stress me. I've done too much work on me for anybody to stress me. I only go where I'm welcome. I only hang with people who want me to be there. You know, I'm only in places and with energies that align. And I'm grateful for that. The former me used to be Bobo Hero, everybody, anything, but now, yeah, no, I beg. I am grateful that I now fully embrace and embody my own true authenticity. I'm sure that if you've been following me for a while now, you'll notice that I have calmed down. Like, I have calmed down. I'm not doing the most. It's not like I used to do the mostest, but like, I ain't trying anymore. I'm just being. And that's what, you know, growth, healing, and even spirituality can help you with. Because in finding your whys, you find your who, which is you, and you become the best version of you that you've ever been. So I am grateful for that. Being able to embrace all the things that society tried to make me feel was wrong about me, but actually making it me, my own. Baby, I love who I am and I don't play about me ever, ever anymore. And most of all, I am grateful for this new journey. This new year is leading me on. Yes. Because 41 is, I've never been 41, you know. I've been 40, that was fun. But now I'm about to be 41. It's a new journey. I know the journey I went on when I turned 40. That was like a whole 180, because 360 is you going back. No, 180 that I did. And I loved the 180. And now I get to do another 180. And it's like, girly, and it's not a circle, it's a spiral, upward spiral. If you know, you know. So I'm grateful, and I just wanted to share the things I'm grateful about as I usher in my new year. And to not forget to buy my book, Not All Men Are Sexual Predators. There's some stories in there that I've never shared with anyone, so when you buy the book, you'll be the first out of many to hear those stories or read those stories. And also follow my business page, House of Medusa. Yes, House of Medusa NG. I think it's .ng. I can't remember. Thank you for watching. And then don't forget to wish me a happy birthday, okay? Okay. I love you. But Sauce loves you more.